Welcome back to the St. Patty's Day Meltdown. We're here to bring you round two. This is part one. We're in Fort Collins, Colorado at Edora Park again. I'm here with John Boothe. Give us some insight from the TD's side.
Yeah, thanks, Dale. We got Tyler Trefethen shooting the hot round, shooting 4 down first round, so that's pretty solid. I don't know what that came out to, 10, 20 something. He's an up-and-coming player. He's obviously really good.
Yeah.
We got Stott shooting 1 down as well. Not as well, but he's tied with Kevin here coming up. But solid round as well. There wasn't very many under par rounds. So.
No, anything under par is a pretty good round.
Yeah.
Here's Kevin Berrigan. He shot 1 under.
And it squeaks
in.
in.
And just sneaks that putt in. But yeah, he's a good player as well. He's got a really good sidearm, good backhand.
And rounding off the card, we got Jack Peterson shooting even. So that tells you top card. There's one guy that's even after the first round. Tells you how tough this course has been playing.
It is a very difficult course, and you have to have some power to be able to score well on this course, really.
And starting off, hardest hole in the course, par 5, only par 5 out here. It's a doozy starting out, especially if your nerves are up. So really the play here, is just go up the middle. Don't try to chew off too much. Get in good placement, get up for your next shot.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of these guys just take mid-range to get into a good spot for their third throw.
Yeah, that was close on Tyler. It looked like that was leaking right towards the OB, but it might have caught the tall grass. He might be in bounds.
Here's Liam with a nice sidearm. Needs to flex out.
He's got a lot of power.
That won't be bad. He'll have to go up over the tennis courts probably, but that's not a horrible spot.
No, have to get in position for the next one.
Oh, Kevin kind of pulled that a little. Oh, that's going to be a tough second shot.
Yes, but that's inbounds. There is an OB line on the left, but I think if you're right side of those trees, you're okay.
Jack looks like he's looking at the up the middle line. Oh, and he let it out a little early as well. He was lucky enough to get through, though.
And he got through that. Yeah, we had a little rain come through, so you'll see that he teed off to the right of that tee. That tee's an older tee pad. It gets a little slick, so we allowed that for players.
Kevin, just looking to get around those trees. I don't know if he quite made it.
No,
there's Jack.
Going
around,
but catches
that's
a pine.
Unfortunate. So Tyler's in actually pretty good shape. Still a little out of position to go for the green.
Yeah, it looks like he was in bounds and is somewhere. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah.
We'll see when he gets up there.
Here's Jack trying to go up and over the fence. Catch another little bit of limb, but he's all right.
That's not a bad spot.
No. Here's Liam. He's, like I said, he's in a position to have to go over the fence.
And there's the fence.
Yeah, didn't quite get it high enough. And that's a tricky spot. He did not quite get around those trees.
Up, over, got over both fences and back in play. Good shot.
That's a great shot out of that tree.
There's not much left to do, but just an over-the-top shot here.
Yeah, that's tough because that fence is so tall and now he's so close to it.
Thumber coming back.
Oh, that'll work.
That's not too
It's a little
bad.
cut off over there.
In
the last round we saw Jacob over there.
That's what you want. Just a big hyzer over this water. Come back.
That's a little wide though.
It's a little wide. That's the shot. Just a little tighter. He would have had that. Kevin throwing the forehand out and around.
Oh, yeah.
That's the look there.
Yeah, that'll get him there.
Jack's throwing his from OB here. And that looks to be good.
Yeah, I think that'll put him in a good position. Such a scary shot knowing you're over the OB the whole way.
It is. And Tyler having to force over a little forehand and back around. He may have a look there.
He might have a backdoor look, kind of. Yep. And Liam looking to go underneath, just like we saw Jacob trying.
Yeah, he's pinched, but
that's not bad.
Kind of gets through.
Got a good skip out of it. That's not bad.
Leave him a little bit of a death putt here.
Yeah, there's not much else on this hole, though.
No, it's a death putt everywhere. And yeah,
that's a smart play.
That's what you have to do.
That saved him at least one stroke, probably.
Yeah, no question. And Jack.
Okay, looks like Kevin, that stopped.
Okay. Yeah.
Here's Tyler. He's just going to lay up, too.
There's not much you can do from that.
Yeah.
Position's out.
Here's Jack.
That's Jack, yeah.
Hey, good, Jack.
Okay. Yeah, and this hole doesn't dish out much other than high numbers. It is a tough hole.
Tyler maybe with the only par in this for this card.
Yep, looks like it. Kevin's got to tap in for a bogey. Yeah, that hole will really brutalize you. You got to position every shot.
Yeah, that's a tough starting hole. But, if you can get out the gate on that one and, not unscathed, so to speak, your round's going to start out well.
Yeah, it can definitely help kick you off if you can get at least a par on that one.
Yeah.
That's tough to do, though.
We come to hole 2 is another 820-foot hole. It's probably as long, plays probably longer than the first one, but not as many trees to navigate. Like Tyler's turning this over.
Yep, trying to go over the road again.
Doesn't have enough. It
does,
but it hits the curb.
Just a hair short.
That's.
If it had gone one more foot.
Yeah, this is a risk reward. You kind of have to go for that shot in order to get the birdie on this hole.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're laying up. You're playing for 4.
Liam's just throwing a nice hyzer out to the middle. He
and probably
chose
after
not to.
Watching Tyler's go out of bounds, it's probably harder to want to really go for the shot.
Yeah. Once you see somebody mess up a shot, it's hard to go for the same one.
Yeah. We got Kevin flirting with that OB.
Oh, and he did just sneak over that fence.
Dang it. Let's see what Jack has here.
Because even that layup shot can be risky, as we just saw with Kevin's.
And I don't think he's going for this either. Looks like he's placing it.
Yeah, just a nice hyzer out to the middle. That was well played.
Yeah, good placement. You got options to go right or left from this side. Looks like he's going left side.
Yep, playing the big Anheuser.
That's a safe shot. That's a good shot.
Oh yeah, that'll do.
Got down there a ways.
It's still so far. I mean, that doesn't really get him a putt. He might have a jump putt, but that's on most people's range on how far they can jump putt.
I got Liam just sneaking around that tall pine and getting
He
through.
got through. He's going to have a little work left himself. Like you said, though, the layup kind of takes the birdie out of play if you lay up that first shot short of the road.
Yeah, it does. And Kevin kind of catching a tree coming in, but he have a good third shot coming in. Okay, Tyler going up the middle. And up the middle he goes.
And gets himself a look. That's a putt. That's hard to do from the other side of the road like that.
And we got Kevin on his 4th. Alright. See what Liam can do here. Nice little touch forehand. Yeah, great shot.
Yeah, that's a great up. And Jack, it's like he's going for a touch forehand around the tree as well.
Again, if you don't go for this over the road, that's what you're left with for your birdie attempt. So it's definitely a risk reward hole. Let's see if
Tyler actually having a chance at the par after.
He almost saved it.
After going OB, even to have a chance for the par is pretty good, though.
He'll tap in his bogey and Forget about that one.
Yeah.
Got Jack here. Yeah, good putt.
Yeah,
Good par
I'll
save.
clean that par up, no problem. Kevin looking to clean up a bogey after he went through his drive OB and shorter.
Okay.
That was a tough spot
Yeah,
to beat.
after
That's a
going
good
OB.
save, really.
And Liam tapping in a par. Well,
So no serious damage, but nobody really
Yeah, a couple
showing us
fours,
anything great either.
couple
But
fives. It's a tough hole.
it's a tough hole.
Especially
That's-
still, you get the nerves going. Second
Yeah.
last round. Yeah, it's a long hole.
and facing a lot more long holes
Yeah.
still early in the round. A lot of nerves when you're
So,
still trying to get settled into your round.
yeah, we get to hole 3. We got it's 500-foot hole. It's kind of an island green. If you go OB, then you got to take it from where it went out, but you can't proceed to the island. So you got to establish inbounds before you proceed to the island. That one never proceeded to the island, so that one, you'll be taking that
he'll
one
be
pretty far
taking
back.
it from where he crossed pretty far back.
Let's see what Jack can do here.
He's kind of hugging that right side as well. He's not in
Gets
too bad a
through.
spot,
It's
though.
not too bad, yeah. I have an over the sidewalk, over the road approach.
You know that's hard for these guys because most of them have the distance to get there, but that green is so small, it's just not worth the risk.
It is, and if you were to skip it off the road, you got the curb to contend with as well.
Yeah.
Nice forehand attempt. This is probably the safest shot if you got the distance on your forehand. The hole kind of shapes for this. Yeah, he's right
Yeah.
before the OB. That's a good
That's
spot.
perfect. That's exactly what you want to do. So it looks like Liam's left with the over-the-road shot here now. Ooh, and that's a little low.
Come on, get the flare.
Oh, and that curve, like you
Oh.
said.
Came back, yeah, almost. So he's taking it where he went out, which is pretty much the same spot. Trying to skip one more time. That flared
Oh,
in,
oh,
but then rolled out of
yeah.
bounds.
so I think now he'll be going to the drop zone, I believe.
Yep. And another skip shot off the road. And the same
and-
fate.
Yeah. Oh, he's rethrowing it. So, see if he does the same thing. Looks like he took the skip out of play there.
That grass is grabby enough. That's really the play. Alright, Tyler watched a couple go out. He's like, nope, I'm going to be playing the safe shot over here.
Yeah, and he's going to lay up short of the OB line. That's a smart play.
Yeah, it is. He's got a straightforward approach. Just needs to sit down. And he hits a post. Good shot.
Yep, that'll work. Easy 4 from there. Kind of gave away his chance at birdie, but if you're not feeling it, it's not worth it.
That's true. Good upshot from Kevin. And now Liam from the drop zone. Yeah, that's elevated basket. I don't know, probably 50, 60 foot putt.
Yeah.
Not the easiest.
Jack cleaning up a bogey. That's, considering where he went out over there, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I will say, chase card, or possibly 2 cards back, there was a 2 on this from Jacob Rowley. Threw a great drive up the middle and then approached forehand Annie and just canned it from, I don't know, probably 150 out. So
Wow.
I think that was the only 2 on this hole for the tournament.
Yeah, that's an impressive 2.
Liam tapping in.
Yeah, he'll be glad to be done with that hole. Just wanting to fight back from there. Kevin with a great birdie on that one.
Yeah, there's a pretty wide range of scores on that hole. Definitely some separation, but
Yeah, that one can do it to you, though. Well,
Yeah.
any of them out here really can.
Yeah,
It's
they
such
all
a tough layout.
They all can bite you. There's all these mature trees that can catch everybody up. We get to hole 4 again. We got the OB that had to be brought in a little bit because of the height of the grass. So it's a little tighter shot than originally planned. And that looks pretty good. That's the line you want up high, coming back in.
Oh, just caught some branches. That's still not a horrible spot. He's around the Mando.
Did make the Mando.
Let's see if Tyler can keep this one in bounds this round.
Straight up the middle. It's got plenty on it. And kicks right.
And
Actually, I'll have a look.
He might be inside the circle.
That's actually a really good shot.
Jack throwing the Anheuser. You don't see that too often on holes like this.
No, and you can see that swirly wind, so
Ooh.
it's hard to tell what it's going to do. Liam with the forehand. That looks a good line. Is it enough? No, it started hyzering a little early.
That's not too bad, though. He should be pretty open there. Jack will have this little hyzer around the trees.
Oh, good bid. Good attempt from that distance.
Yeah.
Kevin. Another little touch forehand.
Yeah, that was a good one. That'll work.
All right.
So Liam does have a putt.
He does. See if he can convert. Oh.
He was probably a little outside the circle, but that was a good run at it.
Right, Tyler's got a good chance here.
Yeah. Probably right around circle's edge.
And
just
not
low.
enough. You could tell.
He was a little hesitant on that.
Just a little
putt.
bit, yeah. Just a little more effort on that. I think that was a good line.
Looks like it'll just be cleaning up a bunch of pars here, so that's nice. This hole can definitely do worse.
That is true. Par 3 averaging 3.46, so it definitely averaged over par for the weekend.
Yeah. And these guys are all already coming off to a kind of rocky start. Hopefully they can turn that around. But
yeah, there's plenty of golf left.
yeah, and this course can really brutalize you, so hopefully they can start getting their groove going.
Yeah, and then we get to hole 5. Again, this is a great hole. It's solid par 4. You gotta have
Such a challenging hole.
gotta have a good drive to get in position to attack. Power forehand is a good option. Let's see if Kevin can get there. Gets
Oh
through.
yeah, that should be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I'll navigate a few trees, but he should be all right. There's a low line up the middle. That's what Tyler's
Yeah,
taking.
Tyler trying to just shoot up through the gap like he did
That's
yesterday.
actually a good shot there. That'll leave him in position to throw a nice spike hyzer. See what Jack opts to do. Roller. Okay.
Okay. Looks like it's standing up a little quicker than he'd like, but that's
Yeah.
not a bad option.
Not a bad option. Thick grass is a little thick for getting some distance.
Yeah,
on
it's
these
been
rollers.
kind of a damp spring, so grass was definitely thicker than usually is good for rollers.
Mm-hmm. And we got the high backhand. Okay, let's see where this one ends up. He's not sure, but it should be
Yeah.
all right. We'll see what kind of shot he's got left here. We got Jack from the roller throwing it again.
Another roller.
And if this just holds,
They're just
you can-
standing up just
yeah.
a little fast for him,
You
but
can
that's
see
a
that
good
it's-
throw.
it's just burning out. It's not getting the distance. So
Tyler's lining up the big high over the top shot.
that's the spike in, and it's a little
Oh
early.
yeah, he's in that tree. He's about pin high, but kind of blocked in a tree.
That's a tough
Yeah.
forehand Annie trying to get that to flex in there.
It was a good attempt. Just caught that one branch, or I think it would have worked for him.
Let's see, Jack's got a nice low line. That's great.
Yeah,
That'll
from
leave
where he
him-
was, that was really great.
That'll leave him just a nice little putt.
Liam he's just pretty much pitching up. Oh no, he kind of caught that branch. That'll leave him a little bit of work on the putt.
All right. Kevin. upshot.
That can be a tricky upshot, because you kind of got a bunch of low branches, so you need to zing it a little, but it's downhill too.
Yeah, it
so
can get carried away a little. Yeah, that's all you can ask for out of those trees.
yeah.
See what Liam can get a birdie going here. Looks like he just got the nose up on it.
Yeah. Might have got the wind under it a little. There was a little breeze coming up this day.
And again, it's that elevated basket, just enough.
Yeah.
Just to throw you off just a little bit. Jack.
That's a good par after catching up in those trees on that early roller.
Yeah, 2 rollers and then be able to salvage a par like
Yeah.
that. That's solid. Tyler tapping in his par.
So these guys, for the most part, played this hole pretty well, actually.
Yeah, it's a tough hole, so
Yeah.
I mean to, walk away with 4 pars and a bogey. That's not too bad.
No, that's not too bad at all. These guys are struggling a little bit, but they're definitely putting up a fight out there.
Yeah, this course has some teeth for sure. And speaking of that, this hole here,
Yeah.
it can make or break your day.
This one, speaking of teeth, this one will bite.
Yeah.
You really have to put that tee shot in the right position or you're just laying up. You shouldn't even be thinking of going for it.
This looks a little wide. It needs to just
Oh, see, that is not a good spot.
Nope, you're blocked right there. He's probably going to have to pitch out to the right.
Yeah.
See if Tyler can correct on that. It's got a little more height. That should work back. And it does.
Yeah, that's not too bad. He's kind of blocked by that one tree right there in front of him. If he could have got a little more right, it would have been better.
Yeah, he'll have options. He'll
Yeah.
definitely have an opportunity to attack if he needs to. And we got the backhand play. This needs to turn a little more. And
He's short enough that might not be too
Yeah,
bad, but
a
it's
little.
going to be a blind shot.
low forehand out of Liam. Okay, that's again kind of right there by Tyler. So
Yeah, you can see Tyler's got that tree a little bit in his way. Hopefully,
he does look like
Liam's
he's
off
going
a little
for it.
more.
He is. And does he get there?
I believe he made
I
it.
think he is. Yeah, he's on the green. Liam's like, all
Liam
right.
kind of had that same tree in his way.
Did he make it?
Oh, yep, I saw the spotter.
Oh,
He
that was
barely
close.
creeped through.
And this is an obstruction. Okay, yeah, that's a great shot. Like I said, it's kind of an obstruction when you're that tight. Yeah. Again,
Yeah.
Kevin couldn't do anything but just pitch out.
That was smart. I mean, he could have tried something, but chances of it working are slim.
And then he throws.
That's the best way to do
Yeah,
that.
he throws a great approach and just doesn't give up strokes doing it that way.
Tyler was a little bit under that tree.
Mm-hmm. The elevated basket, the low ceiling, that's a tough one.
Here's Liam trying to save his birdie. Oh.
Yep.
He could have really used that to just kind of jumpstart his round a little more.
Hey, we got a birdie from Jack. That's a good shot there.
Yeah, that'll kind of help turn his round around, I hope. Tyler will tap out his par. Same with Kevin and Liam.
Yeah, actually, they did pretty well on that.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. It's nice to even see one birdie on that hole. That's one that doesn't give them up too often.
No, and that hole did average over par. Actually, 4.07, so not that bad.
No,
I guess
not much over par.
most players were probably, playing from the first round. They're probably realizing they don't need to take the extra strokes by going for things. So
So this one of our holes that's actually playing under par, but just barely.
Alright, so Jack going a little roller. Okay.
And it's still rolling.
And
it's still rolling.
still roll. Well.
And I think it hit the score.
Okay. We got a 250-foot shot and a 500-foot roller.
Right.
But he'll be out of bounds pretty close to the basket, so it's actually, if you're going to go out of bounds, might as well go out there.
Looks like Kevin caught a tree. He'll be in decent position, though. Just kind of a long look.
This looks a little sawed off from Tyler. Yeah, it was.
Caught a tree as well. Liam going the sidearm also. It seems to be a pretty popular play on this hole.
It is. You need to get some height and get it to push left a little bit to find the right gap. And that's pretty solid, actually.
Yeah, that will work.
It's like Tyler is, just laying up for a par. Smart. Yeah. He's got a lead. He doesn't need to give up strokes at this point.
Got Kevin. He's definitely wanting to pick up a few strokes, though. Oh, just didn't quite connect there.
Give it a run. We got Jax. He's got a putt after going out of bounds. See if he can convert.
Oh, right over the top.
High.
He definitely gave it a chance. See if he can save his bogey here.
And he does.
That's a solid putt. Dead center. Way to end the trauma.
Yeah, stop the bleeding, so to speak.
Yeah. And Liam finally getting a putt for his 2.
There it is.
Great birdie. I'm really surprised we haven't seen more of those on this hole. It's definitely there for him.
It
but
is. It's
not an easy shot.
No, it's one of those that you feel like you should get, but it's not the easiest for sure.
Right. But we got one birdie, one bogey, and the one bogey was a crazy shot off of the tee.
Yeah,
That
I would think
was
roller
nuts.
was the play, but that
Maybe
grass,
putter roller.
That grass is long; it could slow it down. But.
Right. Well, and it's not a bad idea. You get under all those branches; those are hard to get through.
That's true.
So now we have that downhill hole, which is another one you feel like you should get, but is tough to actually get.
Yeah, it says 388, 390, but it plays probably closer to 350.
Yeah.
It's just a low ceiling downhill. It's a hard angle to control. And you can see Liam just got the nose down a little too much on that forehand.
Which, when you're trying to stay under all those branches and the downhill hole, it's easy to do.
It is. And Kevin showing us a little higher forehand. I'm not sure. Yeah, they didn't quite get down there either.
They needed to kind of meet in the middle, and I think both of them would have had a good shot.
We got Tyler showing us a backhander out, but gets a kick.
Yep, just a little off on the release.
Let's see if Jack can correct on these lines here.
He's definitely seen the options.
And he's
going roller again.
Roller. Okay. And does it have...
Yeah, you can see how thick that grass is. It's just slowing it.
That's not a bad option.
No,
he's got to look.
He's putting. And definitely in better shape than some of these other guys, because if you hit those trees early, it leaves you a tough second shot.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Tyler just a little high. You can see that downhill still getting the best of him. Liam, here's a nice jump putt. Gives it a run. Kevin's in position.
That's pretty far for jump putting, but...
Yeah, Kevin's in position to do the same. See if we can draw some metal. Oh, almost does.
That was a good bid. So Tyler just pitching up.
Yeah, just kind of got another low approach.
Looks like Jack's still under those branches a little bit. Having to kind of lean awkwardly.
Looks like he's outside the circle.
Oh, that'll
Drops
work.
a birdie. That's a great putt.
That is a great putt. Let's see if Liam can follow suit. Yep.
He does. Yeah.
Great par cleanup there.
It's a good save. Tyler tapping in for a bogey.
Yeah, so all these holes have kind of showed us how they can be nice and how they can be mean.
yeah, we definitely had our share of teeth showing on these holes. So
Yeah.
hopefully the next few aren't going to be quite as tough, but we'll see. Get to hole 9. Yeah, this one's probably a little reprieve from the previous holes. It's a par 4, definitely gettable for as far as a par goes.
Yeah, definitely one of the better birdie chances.
You'll even see probably a few eagle looks, given the right shot.
Yeah, I believe this is another one. It looks like average .2, so almost a quarter of a stroke under par.
Jack's trying the roller again. I mean, that's a good play, but again, that grass is just a little
Yeah,
thick.
he's still in a good spot, though. Nice easy hyzer around the trees should put him right there.
Yep.
He's got the sidearm line, too, because he's far enough left.
Yep, and that takes all those trees out of play. So
Yeah.
see if Liam can. That's
It's
an
like
air shot.
right up the middle. That's a great shot. Ooh, and just
Pushing
zinging
forward.
by.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. See how Kevin's sidearm works for him here.
Okay,
Kicks
flexing
out
it
left of that tree. That's a good play.
between the trees.
Looks like he might have caught a little bit of it. It kind of took some off there at the end. That's still a good spot, though.
Yeah, I kind of like the sidearm here just because the tee pad isn't, well, it's grass, but it definitely lends a better footing for a forehand. Let's see.
Tyler caught at one of the end trees, but he's still in pretty good shape. Should definitely have a chance at the birdie. As long as he gets around that last tree.
And he
Oh,
does,
and a
and
little long.
A little deep, but he's circle's edge.
And Kevin's in good shape. He's definitely in better position for the backhand, so...
And he gets around. Oh, I think he caught that
I
last
think
tree.
he might have caught that last tree. Yep. See if Jack can adjust. It's tricky because you want to get around that tree, but you don't want to go way past it.
And this looks pretty good.
Oh yeah,
Yep, it is.
That's the touch you need. Liam should just have a little pitch up.
Kind of. Oh, that looked like it was running for it too.
Oh.
Dang. But okay, Kevin doing turbo through the trees.
Oh, so close.
He wanted that one.
Tyler looks like he's got a circle's edge comeback, but
Yeah,
that'll work.
good putt, good birdie. Yeah, Liam didn't catch that tree, but he should have a straddle. He's got the shot. He should be inside the circle here, so.
Yep, hopefully he practices the straddle.
Yeah, no
Oh
problem
yeah,
there.
no problem.
Dead center.
So it looks like, 3 birdies and a par on that one. That's pretty well played.
Yeah,
Like you said, kind of a reprieve. Give him a little bit more basic hole to kind of get rid of some of their aggression on, I guess.
yeah, it kind of eases the pain of the first few
Yeah.
holes, but
So that'll be the end of part 1 of round 2. These guys are starting to get the heat going again, so hopefully we'll see a better second part of this round. So make sure you come back and check that out.